Quiet, please. I'd like to address you all this morning and tell you a little of my story and how I came to be here in this place of prayer by the river. My name is Lyddia, and as many of you already know me, perhaps you've even worked for me. I came from the region of what she said, in Asia Minor, from a small family, really? And I've always been a keen learner. I spent a great deal of time with my father, where I learnt the art of communicating with the traders, and how to hold myself in the marketplace. Perhaps I should stand at the other end of the table. I've always been a little curious, always asking questions, eager to learn. If I stand here, I'm not in the Zoom, so I'm going to keep wandering around and the sound will be. I had this great love of colour and fabrics right from an early age. So it's no surprise from all my learnings and my love of colour that I began selling the purple cloth. It was a clear, and as a business growing, that I needed to move to a more leading district in Macedonia, in the Roman colony. Philippi, that's the one. I'll be able to connect with people there, people with a bit of mullah. Yeah, I've worked hard. Both, my hands are sore from making that dye, working and sewing. I think I've got enough now I can invite some people to do some of the labour work with me. I'm now in a position to expand, and the move's been great. And during my time here, I've got to know many of you, and I've found my community here, which I never quite expected. I feel it's my honour and my duty as a leader of this community to talk to you this morning. I wonder, have you noticed the beauty in nature as we sit here by the river? I can see the many colours, the beautiful flowers, even the shimmering lights on the river. And of course, there's my wonderful colours here. Such a vibrant colour, a royal colour, purple. I've always been a God-fearing person. Lately, I've been a little curious to know a little more. And I want to let you in on a little story. A few days ago, some men came into town. I think the fellow's name was Paul. And he was claiming that God sent him to share the story of Christ, of God's Son, and how God is in the world. And I couldn't quite believe my ears. This is exactly what I'd been waiting to hear. It's as if God had led me to this point. Well, after hearing the story, I felt that connection. I never felt God's love so strong before. I always knew God was there, and I always knew God had accepted me. But in this moment, I felt it so much more deeply. And I said, yes, I want to be one of God's children. And my whole household said yes too. We all got baptised that day. Christ is God's love in the world. Have you ever felt that nudge that you should be somewhere? Perhaps you woke up one morning and said, oh, I'm going to go to this place called Tuggerong Uniting. I'm going to go there. Or perhaps you were on your way somewhere else and you just drove past and went, hey, look at those beautiful colours on that wall out there. That's intriguing. I must venture in one day. I don't know what the prompting is or how you got to be here, but I think the Spirit leads us. That day, my heart was open and I felt it. God's love and light flowing through my body like the water flowing down the river. Perhaps we could try connecting with God's Spirit now. If you're daring enough with me, we can take a risk. Let me invite you to plant your feet firmly on the floor. And get yourself into a lovely relaxed position. And if you feel comfortable, you can close your eyes. If you don't feel comfortable, you can stare at something in front of you. And I invite you to choose a colour. Perhaps it's purple. Perhaps it's a different colour, yellow or green, or a pure white light. Now I'd like you to imagine your body in your mind's eye. See your head, your arms, your torso. See your legs, your feet, and even your toes. And imagine this colour is God's love flowing through your whole being. You can see the colour changing in your face. It's suddenly starting to move down your body, through your torso, outstretched your arms, down your legs, into your toes. See the colour running through your body. Feel it. Is it warm? Is it cold? God's Spirit is moving through your body in the form of this colour. Feel connected. Feel a deep sense of peace moving through you. As we come back into the space, feel it moving back up your toes and your feet, and now your own colour. Moving up through your torso, out to your arms and your fingers, and up out of your head. When you are ready, you may open your eyes. When we know this love, we know that in all things, in everything, belongs to God. And others know it too.